Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Bet you're wondering why I'm wearing a pink cowboy hat. Well, I saw Lady Gaga over the weekend, which is why my voice is a little bit raspy. And in honor of that, I'm playing a little fun background music. Sorry, once a spin teacher, like always a spin teacher. I'm not going to make you add a quarter turn and stand up in third. Don't worry about it. All right, let's get serious. Week and a half out from Thanksgiving. What non-food, including wine, this is out to you, you know I'm talking to you, is your top priority? Now, don't say everything, because this is the situation. Not everything the day of will be perfect. Even if you go to the French Laundry in Sonoma, California, even if you go to, what's it called? That perfect restaurant in New York. Even if everything is perfect and you love everyone you love, which is Thanksgiving, let's face it, odds are slim, your level of hunger will not be the same throughout the entire meal. So it's impossible for everything to be your top priority. Hear me out. Make sense? Cool. Good. So at the top of the pyramid of your everything I want is to eat is the same, there is a pinnacle. This is my example. So, in years past, my most favorite thing to eat was my own pecan pie. It wasn't your mama's pecan pie. It was my pecan pie. Because, you know, the recipe on the back of the high fructose corn syrup, which we all know is as Caro syrup, wasn't sweet enough for me. This just tells you where I was forever. I would take that recipe and I would add chocolate and butterscotch chips to it. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is why I have to write books. I'm not stay away from sugar. This is why I used to joke with my friend that when I used to join Sugar Anonymous, because it was no joke. Anyway, so I would take that and I would take like half a cup of butterscotch chips, half a cup of chocolate chips, and the pecans, throw them in the blender, and then make everything else, like the half a cup of the sugar and the whatever. And then what would be so good about it was it would be done cooking because it wasn't like, you know, sometimes you get like a weird gooey parfait effect in a pecan pie. And we wouldn't get that because everything was blended. So it'd basically be like a cookie. It'd be like a chocolate and butterscotch cookie with some nuts. Fabulous. Sugar fest the rest of the weekend is what I'd be eating pecan pie for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd be eating it when I'd walk by the kitchen. I'd be eating it because it was 3:30. I'm not eating that anymore. I'm not taking your pecan pie away from you. I'm merely pointing out that on the pinnacle of everything you want to eat, there is something you love the most. The reason I'm not taking everything away from you is because I wasn't always ready to have my pecan pie taken away. And you might not need your pecan pie taken away from you, and that's cool. What we're doing is going through an exercise of strategizing what's most important to you. Because you can have whatever you want. You just have to be willing to accept the consequences of it. Because now that you know better, you should do better, right? So if you know that your mom's cornbread stuffing will put you in a food coma and you will not be able to be your best self and feel your best self and whatever you want to do the rest of the weekend, that's the reason we're talking about Thanksgiving and having about Thanksgiving for the last couple of weeks, because we're going to just flip it so we're not just wandering into Thanksgiving this year. We have a plan. We are no longer letting Thanksgiving rule us. We're ruling Thanksgiving because it's a mindset. Those of you that have watched all the stuff that's been blasting at you the last couple of days from me and all the social media, like the interviews and everything I've been doing, Thanksgiving and the holidays is a mindset. It's sort of like how it's very easy when you're on vacation to be like, I'm on vacation. Next thing you know, you're drinking at the airport. You're drinking on the plane. You're eating all day at the resort. It is very easy to come back from vacation and of I don't know, a week vacation. People gain 10 pounds on a cruise. Like a normal sized woman can very easily gain 10 pounds on a week cruise. I've seen it happen. I worked at Weight Watchers. People did it all the time. It's 1 week cruise. The holidays, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, depending on when you count them. It's a mindset. So the mindset of the holidays, as far as I'm concerned, and I wish you guys would choose to buy into this, it's really like 5 meals throughout 62 days. So there's no reason for you guys to be gaining weight, really. I think you guys could honestly just be even if you choose to be. The whole point of this is to choose your choice, to have a battle plan. I'm giving you a plan of action. We're strategizing early. So what is your top priority? If you really need wine because your relatives and your in-laws make you effing nuts, I hear you. I totally hear you. The food is irrelevant. You're just trying to survive. You need your Pinot or whatever. No judgment here. Trust me, no judgment. Think about it now. That's my whole point. We're 10 days out. Think about it. And when we think about things, we don't react. That's like the whole point of why emotional eating can really kick us in the butt, is because we're just reacting. And food doesn't solve anything but hunger. So let's be smarter about, okay, sometimes it's really nice to have that like emotional food we really love, and that's awesome. But sometimes it's just food. So let's have the food we really love, and the rest of our plate can be stuff that nourishes our body, okay? Anyway, happy Monday, and go find your pink cowboy hat, all right? Bye, guys.